Good morning, class. Today, now let us understand the concept of tens and ones. Ones place of the numbers given them some object. Okay. Now we have taken some smileys bowl. I have drawn some smileys in a board. Okay. Now let's make a group of tens. Firstly, I have made a group of tens. Now tell me how many smileys are here. Now start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here are 10 smileys bowl and I have made one group of tens. Okay, how many groups I have made? 1. So we call ones tens. Now students, I have drawn pencils in a board. Okay, now let's start make a group of tens. Now firstly you have to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now firstly I have make tens group. Okay. Now again you have to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now again I have make a group of 10 pencils. Now tell me student, how many groups I have make it? Look at here. I have make 2 groups of 10. One group I have make it. Now 2. I have make 2 groups in a tens place. Okay. मैंने यहाँ पर 2 groups बनाए हैं. Now count it. This is 2 tens. We have called 2 tens. Okay. This is the group of tens and this one is also group of tens. I have made 2 groups of tens. So we have called 2 tens. Okay, हम इसे 2 tens बोलेंगे. Now next, now tell me how many pencils are here. Now you have to start counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here are 7 pencils. Now I have write it here 7 pencils. Now students, I have make 2 groups of pencils. I have write 2 in a tens place and I have write 7 in a ones place because here are 7 pencils. Now student, now tell me which number is this? This we call this number 27. We call this number is 27. Now students, look at here. Our next question is write the number show in each abacus in 2 ways once has been done for you. Look at here. This is abacus. Okay. Now firstly you have to count. This one is tens place and this one is ones place. Okay. Now firstly you have to count it. How many beads in a ones place? You have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now you have to write it 4. Now look at here your tens place. Now you have to count it. How many beads in a tens place? 1, 2. Okay. Now you have to write it. 2. Okay, now 2, 20, 2 tens 20, and 4 is equal to 24. Okay, now look at here, student. Now tell me how many beats in a tens place. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now you have to write here 6 tens. Now tell me how many beats are here. Only 1 beats are here. Now you have to write 1 in a ones place. Okay, now 6 tens, it means 60, and 1 is equal to 61. Okay, now you have to understand this sum. Now students, today I will explain the concept of zero. Do you know what is the meaning of zero? Yes, zero means nothing. Zero means nothing. Okay, now student, look at here. I have made 3 balls are here. Now look at here. Look at here. How many mangoes are in a first bowl? You have to start counting. 1, 2. Okay, now you have to write here 2. Now tell me how many mangoes are here? Nothing. कोई mango नहीं है इस bowl में. Now you have to write here 0. Okay, now you have to write here 0. अब आप यहाँ पर 0 लिखेंगे. Now tell me 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. Here are 2 mangoes. Okay, now 2 plus 0 is equal to 2 mangoes. Remember student, when we add numbers 0, we get the same number. For example, 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. Okay, when we add number 0, we get the same number. It means जब भी आप किसी नंबर में 0 को ऐड करते हैं तो आपके पास वही नंबर सेम आता है. Okay, now just look at here example. 2 plus 0 is equal to 2. 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. 6 plus 0 is equal to 6. And 8 plus 0 is equal to 8. Okay student, you have to always remember कि when we add the number 0, we get the same number. आपको हमेशा याद रखना है कि जब भी हम किसी नंबर में 0 को ऐड करते हैं तो हमारा जो आंसर है वो सेम नंबर आता है. Now student, look at these sums. Here are 10 plus 3. Now 10's place 0 and 10's place 3. Okay, now 0 plus 3 is equal to 3 and 1. 10 plus 3 is equal to 13. Okay, now look at here your next sum. 13 plus 5. Firstly you have to draw a lines in a front of 3. 1, 2, 3. After that you have to draw 5 lines in a front of 5. Okay, now you have to count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now you have to write 8 here. Okay, now look at here. Here are 1 and here are no digit. Now you have to write it 1. 13 plus 5 is equal to 18. Okay, now look at this digit. Look at here. Here are 2. Now you have to write here 2 in a front of 2 lines. You have to draw 2 lines in a front of 2. Now you have to draw a 6 lines in a front of 6. Okay, now you have to count it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now 1 you have to write here. 1 you have to draw 1 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have to draw 6 lines. Now you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now you have to write 7 here and 1 here. Okay, now look at here. 0 plus 9 is equal to, answer is 9 and 1. Okay, now look at this sum. 0 plus 0 is equal to 0, and here are 2 and here are nothing number. Now 2 you have to write here. 8 plus 1, 1 plus 8 is equal to 9 and 1. Okay, now 14 plus 4 is equal to, firstly you have to draw 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to draw 4 lines in a front of 4. Again you have to draw 4 lines in a front of 4. Now you have to count it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you have to write here 8. Okay, now here are you have to write 1. Now look at here. 13 plus 3 is equal to, firstly you have to draw 3 lines in the front of 3. Now again you have to draw 3 lines in the front of 3. Now you have to count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now you have to write here 6. Okay, now here you have to write 1. Okay, now look at here. 12 plus 2. 12 plus 2. Now you have to write, draw a line, 2 lines in a front of 2. After that again you have to draw 2 lines in a front of 2. Now you have to count all together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now here is 1 and now you have to write here 1. Now children, you have to understand this sum. आपको ये बहुत अच्छे से सम समझ में आए होंगे. Now you have to complete your book exercise, page number 678, and exercise self practice. You have to done first 5A in your big book. Now 5B you have to complete it in your book. Page number 79 also you have to complete in your book. And you have to complete page number 80 in your book. Okay, now you have to complete 5A exercise. Now self practice you have to complete 5B in your book. Okay student, today adding 2 digit and 1 digit. Okay, now we will learn step by step. Okay, now student, look at here. Your sum is add 13 and 2. You have to add 13 and 2. Firstly I have write in a columns TENS tens and ONES ones. Okay, now I have make a column now like this. Okay, now children, look at here. Firstly you have write 13 in a 1 is write in tens column and 3 in write in ones column. Okay, now look at here student. 2 is a single digit and you have to write here 2. Okay, 2 in a ones place because 2 is 2 in a single digit. Okay, now I have arranged in a blocks in a columns. Now you have to write plus sums. Okay, now student, look at here. Tens place I have write 1. So now you have to write 10 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now you have to write 10. I have write 10 blocks. Okay, I have write 1 tens. Okay, now look at here children, look at here. Here are ones place 3. Now you have to write 1, 2, 3 blocks. Again look at here. Ones place, here write a 2. Now you have to make 2 blocks. Now you have to count all together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now your answer is 15. Now firstly you have to count one place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have to write 5. Now I have one block. I have one row in a tens, and you have to write a 1 in a tens place. Okay. Now student, look at this sum. Your sum is 45 plus 3. Okay. Now your first step is show each number, firstly tens and ones. Okay. Now I have arranged the numbers in a lines. Tens place we have write 4 and ones place we have write 5. Okay. Now again plus 3. Now you have to arrange 3 in a ones blocks. Okay. Now tens place 4 number. Now you have to write tens 1, 2, 3, 4. Now each block has 10 number. 10, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Now here are 40. And ones place, firstly you have to write 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that you have to make 3 blocks in a ones place. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now just second step, firstly you have to count it ones place. सबसे पहले आपको ones place के जो blocks है वो count करने हैं. Firstly you have to count it. सबसे पहले आप उसे count करेंगे. Then after 5 plus 3 is equal to 8. You have to count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you have to write here 8. Okay. Now again your next step is, your step number 3 is you have to count here tens place. 10, 20, 30, 40. Yani it means how many groups are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups in a tens place. Now you have to write 4. Okay. Now your answer is 48. Okay. Now student, look at here. Add 24 and 75. Add 24 and 75. Step 1. Write the number in the columns of tens and ones correctly. Look at here student. Firstly you have to write the numbers in a columns. Give a number 24 and 75. Now you have to write 2 in a tens place and 4 in a ones place. Okay. 75. Now you have to write 7 in a tens place and 5 in a ones place. Okay. Now you have to count it. Firstly you have to ones place. You have to add the ones place. Now you have to draw a line front of ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now tell me how many numbers altogether. You have to count it all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have to write 9 in ones place. Okay. Now look at here. 2 plus 7. Okay. Now you have to draw 2 lines. And here you have to draw 7 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now you have to write here 9 number. Okay. Now student, look at here. Adding of 2-digit numbers with carry. Do you know what is the meaning of carry? Okay. Now just I am telling about what is carry. Look at this sum. Add 25 and 38. Okay. Your first number is 25 and your second number is 38. Now firstly 2 in a tens place and we make 2 bundles in a tens. Okay, now look at here. Here are 5. Now I have 5 lines here. Okay, now just 38. Firstly, you have to 3 in a tens place. Now you have to make 3 bundles of a tens. 1, 2, 3. After that, look at here. 8. You have to draw 8 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now you have to make the one bundle of tens. आपको फिर से एक बंडल बना लेना है 10 का. तो ये 10 का एक बंडल और बन गया. Now here are 10. Okay, now just look at here. Now how many bunches are here? अब कितने bunches यहाँ पर हो गए हैं? Now you have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bundles are here. Now how many are here? Ones place. 1, 2, 3. 3 in a ones place. Okay, now you have to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 60. 1, 2, 3, 63. You have to write 63. Look at here this example. Again I have explained this sum. Look at this sum. 25. It means 2 tens. 5 ones. 38. 3 tens plus 8 ones and 5 tens, because you have to add the tens place and you have to add 8 plus 5 is equal to 13. Okay, now just 13 and 5 plus 13 is equal to 5 tens, 1 tens plus 3 ones, 6 tens plus 3 ones is equal to 63. Okay student, now student look at this sum. Tens place and ones place. Ones place I have write 5 and tens place I have write 4. Okay, now again look at here. I have write ones place 9 and tens place 3. Okay, now this sum we using mind method. Okay, now just tell me which one is the biggest number. 9 is the biggest number in your mind. आप उसे उठाइए और उसे mind में रखिए. Then after you have to make 5 in your finger like this. Now after you have to count 9 after 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, now you have to count it 14. Tens and ones place. 4 is a ones place. Now you have to write here 4. And 1 is a tens place. Now you have to carry over. Okay, now just look at here. Which one is the biggest number in this line? 4 is the biggest number in this line. Okay, now you have to put it in your mind. Then after you have make 3 in your finger like this. After that you have make carry also in your finger. Okay, now just count it after 4. 4 after 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you have to write here 8. Okay, this is carry sums. I have write again one sum in a carryover. Look at here student. Ones place I have write 8. Tens place I have write 3. Again look at here. Now ones place I have write 3 and tens place I have write 4. 38 plus 43 is equal to, now firstly look at here, which one is the biggest number? 8. Okay, now 8 put it in your mind. Okay, now you have to make 3 in your finger. Okay, after 8 you have to count it. 8, 9, 10, 11. Now 11. Now tens place, ones place I have write 1 here. And tens place I have write on carryover. Now look at here. Which one is the biggest number? 4. 4 in your mind. Now you have make 3 in your finger. After that make 1 carryover in also you have make in your finger. Okay. Now you have to count 4 after. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Now you have to write here 8. You have to write here 8. 38 plus 43 is equal to 81. Okay. Now you have to practice these sums in your home. Okay.